See, the enhanced spirit is going strong.
Not a banger.
Shut up. Your opinion is officially invalid. Whatever your opinions are, they are wrong.
I don't even know what the hell you just said.
You know, who needs that super event business when we have players like this?
Yeah, that's just gonna be how the Entente just shows up in Carlos, Spain. They're just drunkenly singing.
Man, I could eat some flesh right now.
The Netherlands is just gonna show up, and then the Entente.
Player, just real quick,
what
a
happened
player
to
lost
the-
connection.
That was
Please.
the Portugal player. Everyone, please, one moment. The
You got it,
Portugal
Stigma.
player has dropped the shut the fuck up. Has dropped from the game. So
I lost connection.
What are these sounds?
Wait,
sounds
like
like
you
you're
lost
using
connection.
your
Next.
someone is using a soundboard.
Yeah.
Who has the
Bruh.
soundboard?
Whoever is using the fucking soundboard, shut the fuck up. I'm removing you from the game if you do it again. I can see it in the Discord. We're trying to figure out where the Portugal player is. Are they gone
No, I'm
or
here.
not?
NBC?
You're here? Alright, can you
Yes.
join back in?
Let me try.
Alright, thank you. Jesus, guys. I love singing shit too, alright? But when we're trying to solve this shit, please don't fucking talk like that. Thank you. Sorry, I just... Jesus. Alright. Least chaotic way for lobby. Yes, that... yeah.
That's what makes it
Oh.
funny.
Yeah, well, it's annoying when we're trying to say something that is for the game, guys. Like, really, when it's like me talking or one of the game helpers, please just listen when we're saying a big announcement, alright? Okay, player is joining Portugal. Everyone, please ready up. Bladed Pout, please ready up.
Yeah,
ready up
bladed
and tab
pelt,
into the
ready
game,
up.
folks.
Everyone tab into the game. Bladed Pout, ready up. Can someone ping him?
Because
I got it. Don't worry. I'll ping them.
Is the Spanish
Are
player
you
not here?
ready?
He's
Yes.
not here. He's just not gonna
Yeah.
be here. It's okay. It doesn't matter.
Fucking rip.
Alright, everyone,
You don't know, maybe he
please
can win.
tab into the game. Bladed Pout, ready up.
Who's not ready? I think I'm
And-
fine. I'm ready up now.
definite, but
Okay, let me DM him real quick.
Yeah, I'm ready up.
Finnish delicacy. It's a piece of ice.
I would not want to
They're
kick him.
better than the finest
They're
British
annoying.
cuisine.
it's a
It's too
game
much
is
for gluten,
I
actually.
don't
Too
know why
tasty.
he's not here right now.
He's definitely
Not just a few
Mm.
minutes ago.
I went to the bathroom or something.
Also, do we not have a chink, by the way?
Did you just...
Oh,
Everyone,
I want
please.
to say,
Everyone,
ready?
please tab into the game. Do not click on anything. Tab into the game. We're starting now.
nice. I want to say something regarding VCRP. Generally, if you're making a treaty in VCRP, you should maybe
You're
put
writing
something
down
in
here.
writing too, or at least get someone from the game team in to actually act as witness. Because otherwise, the stuff can also just be seen as not legally binding.
Yeah, in general,
I
guys,
wrote
like
all my
we have,
treaties that I signed with you, bro.
we have.
Please do not give commentary while people are talking. Thank you.
Yeah, Sachi said it very well. Another thing is we are doing a voice roleplay recommendations in the end of the survey in the end of the game, and where you will be able to make recommendations to other players. Now, I said in the beginning I wanted to be serious, and this is a way for you to actually shine today with voice roleplay. I also want everyone to calm down with volunteers. Remember, roleplay, the story is important, and we're here to have fun. Last, certainly not least, we are going to have a hot join rehost in around 1 hour. That's the 1.5 hours, 1 hour. That's when we will have it, and then that will be the only rehost. Meaning, if you crash, if you somehow are not in the game or want to rejoin, come to my voice channel, talk to me, and keep your eyes open then on the announcements channel, because when the rehost happens, you'll be informed. Now, everyone, please do not click on anything. We will now continue the campaign. Go to your respective channels. The game has now started.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hoorah!
Time to kill all of
Can
you.
I speak to Russia as well?
You canceled our sales contract.
There were 70 units left to be sent.
The Japanese economy is in ruins right now.
Yeah, that one Civ and what 73% or 73 construction points.
Ruins, I tell you.
I have no factories available. That was my first factory I've had this entire session.
Yeah, I think your AI bought more from me, and I certainly wasn't the one to say no.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna buy a lot more from you anyway, so. Oh, how did last session go for you?
Good. Show of restoration happened, so yeah. There's only one party now. We're good.
That's nice. That's nice.
And also, World War Arabia started. I don't know if you saw, but
I did not.
each Arabian side. Oh, it looks like some of them got pulled out, but each Arabian side had like 5 nations supporting it.
Oh, World War Bulgaria is starting too, it seems.
Well.
Also, yeah, we're both national populace. That's very nice. That's very nice.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Hello.
I'm a diplomat from Algiers. Here to speak to the venerable Empire of Japan. Is this the right time?
Yeah. I mean,
I've heard of your support to the Kingdom of Spain, and I won't have a doctrinal debate or about how this should be dealt with. However, despite the fact we have differing ideas on who the legitimate governor and government of Spain is, I'm sure we can agree that Annie is better than the syndicalist one. I would ask perhaps that you halt offensives on the Carlist until the CNT FAI are dealt with.
Perhaps.
I see. It is, frankly, I hope for, and I continue to hope for, good relations with the people of Japan. Once again, we support the rightful government of Russia in your sphere. We support you as a counterbalance to the Germans in Asia. We support your voice in the legations. I would perhaps hope that in similar matters in our backyard, you might be willing to do the same.
Your advice will be taken into consideration, though we can make no concrete promises as to the future of the volunteer.
Very well. In that case, I've made my bid, and I have nothing else to say. I hope that the morality inside of your heart understands how crucial the fight against syndicalism really is. Farewell.
Farewell. Where are planes at? Oh my goodness, they're crossing Tibet.
How's Spain going?
It's going. It is definitely going.
Oh damn! Look at look at Bulgaria.
I imagine they're not doing quite so well.
No.
No, I mean, here's how Bulgaria can still win. Look, they've literally pushed into Greece. They're about to turn this around, I believe.
I mean, have they pushed into Greece that much?
Wow.
But
maybe they start that state-owned. Okay.
I believe they might, yeah. Oh, actually, no, because the other Greek areas are cores, so maybe not. But either way, they definitely start with Macedonia, so the Serbs are pushing there. Yeah, actually, they're encircled in Greece. Huh. So wait, why are you supporting the Kingdom of Spain?
So in RP, I want to. The Carlists might invade Portugal, which would destabilize their colonies, create unnecessary suffering in Asia. You know, because Portugal has lots of people in Asia.
They do.
I mean, they have like 1 million or so, and between Macau and Goa and East Timor. And then all the Africans, you know,
Sure.
don't want unnecessary suffering. More out of RP, I actually hope for a Syndicalist victory. Because I want to destabilize. I want as many eyes on Europe as possible.
Yeah.
I want there to be chaos and bickering between the Entente and the Reichspakt. And I think going Tiki in Spain is a good way to get to. But you know, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Yes.
The fucking Dutch East Indies have troops in.
I know.
They have something in Spain. Yeah, I'm not touching that war with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like how the Key 10 has become the main fighter for all of the Siamese Air Force.
Are my planes here yet? Nope, they're crossing Turkey. Any day now.
What planes are you flying?
With some like interwar medium bombers.
Uh-huh.
I'm flying them over to Spain, but they're taking a little bit of time. They're you know, chilling. How many people are supporting the Carlos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 Sicilies and Morocco are here. And then, oh boy, the Syndicalists have a lot of supporters.
I will say though, have you pushed into the Carlists or have they pushed into the?
I pushed into the Carlos. I took Valladolid, which is a big supply hub, so they're all like starving and awkwardly placed.
Yeah. Because I was about to say, if they're pushing into the kingdom, they kind of went against what they were asking you to do.
No. And it looks like the Syndicalists have picked up the hint, and I see 0 Syndicalists like volunteers on the kingdom border, which is very good. Out of RP, you know. In RP,
Yeah.
I hate Syndicalists, but...
Of course.
Out of RP, stronger Third International means more instability in Europe, means we have...
Yeah, it's fair. I mean, I wouldn't mind the German East Indies becoming unstable. Are, are you buying anything from me, by the way?
I don't believe so, no.
I mean, I got a lot of rubber.
I don't need rubber really right now, but I appreciate it.
Tungsten, maybe?
Also, not really, but appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, the car.
I will need rubber eventually. When I do, I will let you know.
Apparently, Carlist Spain is buying tungsten from me. Oh, my game crashed.
Your game crashed?
So that's great. I spent most of this time fixing what the AI did, and now the AI is going to go right back to you. That's great.
About the epic Hoi 4 in circle. You want me to stream? I guess you're not just jacking your horn.
Yeah, I'd like that. I'm just gonna find this VC.
You're about to watch an epic Hoi 4 encirclement. Anti-cold check. Restoration is what I want. How much target they got? 3.1. Yep, there goes our French volunteer. Yeah! Oh, my plane's here finally. Cool. Very nice. Oh! That wasn't what I was expecting, but that works, I guess. Transmore just became a puppet of me.
Oh, I thought they already were.
No, they were close, but...
Fair enough.
Unfortunate spot.
Hey, Japan, I need you to talk right now, please.
Sure.
Hey, there is an issue, and it pertains to your actions in Spain. I have to agree with what I've heard, and that is that your volunteers switching and flip-flopping makes little sense roleplay-wise. Like, there's been little roleplay about it, and the reasoning that was said is because the Carlists will invade Portugal, but Portugal is like one of the closest allies to the Carlists, so that's not really a reason. So I need to know from you personally what the reason is, and I need you to be quick to also roleplay it and also explain it to the guys at the Entente, because they, rightfully so, I would say, the flip-flopping makes a little less sense of you switching from Carlist to Kingdom. So yeah, that's what.
I never supported the Carlists, just to be clear.
That's not true. I remember specifically a post that you made. One country, one party. Where is it? On a second.
That was about my internal parliament, but I made sure not to say anything about Spain because I wasn't sure until pretty close to this session.
Mm.
If you can find something, let me know. But as far as I know, I had made.
All right, I want you, but why did you send volunteers to Carlist though?
Why didn't I send them to the Carlists?
Why did you the volunteers at the Carlist?
I didn't send volunteers to the Carlists. I only sent them to the Kingdom.
I'm sorry, but I saw it. Go ahead.
I sent them to the Kingdom of Spain and then left for dinner.
Okay. Alright.
I mean, I have it on recording, so I can go.
Okay, my bad. I must have seen it wrong.
Okay, I was gonna say I guess I can't.
I'm sorry. I guess I might have gotten the message wrong. Okay. Well, I need you to do some damage control because right now they are a bit annoyed.
I'm just currently dealing with the fact that apparently Transmur got cooped and now they're my puppets, so I'm ready to propose, and then I'll make some more stuff for Spain.
I understand.
And I was just gonna say, after the game, I am recording, so if you want to like go through the recording.
No. I believe you. It's just they told me that there was, I don't know. Maybe I misheard, but it doesn't matter. Like just
Yep, I'll do that.
I need you to go there and talk to them. Okay, thank you.
Yep. Oh, the Entente is seething right now.
Greetings, Transmar. We are here to talk about the Far East at the moment.
Yeah, the situation is developed.
Yes, we have
to our
seen
favor.
that. Yeah, we have seen that Klochak is dead. We are happy to see that. So to say, we are happy to see that Klochak is dead. Very happy. However, we want to know what your position is in Transmar.
So Kolchak was killed. We said, can you please reinstate any sort of the previous government? To which the new administration said no. So we were forced to intervene, and as of present, they are under a military occupation. This is not a situation we find very favorable, and we're looking... We'd rather not be tasked with this state just hanging around.
So, with this new government in Transmar, do you claim all of Russia, or still?
We do not know. We are just holding on to Vladivostok. We do... I don't know if I've formally recognized you, but...
Right. I mean, you can formally recognize us, but we are not going to recognize Vladivostok as it would anger our population.
Of course.
But we are going to sort out a future non-aggression pact, maybe, since there's no more claim on us from Vladivostok. That can be done.
Perhaps in the future, a deal could maybe be struck for its return. You know, in return
Perhaps
for some
that sounds well. If that is possible, we would be for that. Well, we are very happy to talk with you about this Vladivostok. We are going to write about it later.
Of course. Okay. I just did. Also host.
Yes.
I already said it, but the Entente was kind of coping about me supporting the kingdom. The I don't know, apparently convinced GMP that I like backtracked, like apparently I said I support the Carlists and sent volunteers, but then flip-flopped. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's going to go very good for the Syndicalist side. You know, terrible in RP.
It's going good for everyone right now, honestly. It's a balanced civil war, I would say. It's a like a anyone can win to sort of situation at the moment.
I don't know. I think the kingdom is probably done for in the long run, but
maybe Germany can pull troops back. Pull troops in. We are yet to see. We are yet to see what is.
That's true. Make it happen.
We will talk again later.
Of course.
Oh, see you.
See you, host.
Yes or no?
No. Sorry, I just want to discuss.
Okay.
Anyway, be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I thought it was rehost time. It is not.
And I made close. I hope it's fine.
That went fast.
Yeah, by the way, why is Ireland in Spain?
Because it's red resistance fighters, so like not the actual government, but like red fist volunteers from the syndicalist government, from the syndicalist party.
I made like a
Same for Norway.
Similar to real life. There were international brigade.
Hello?
They came from Britain and like other places. I did the same thing, like a couple of diplo posts in between the game session, and Ireland decided to join in. And no one else decided to join.
Yeah.
You got it, Sigma.
Yeah.
What the heck was that?
But yeah, we need the Norwegian king's head.
Yes.
Mounted on a spike.
That sounds very syndicalist.
Bro, I am Is he in the VC?
I have to ask, what did you guys think of Belgrade Pact winning in less than a month?
That was.
I don't even notice, man. I was like,
That was actually impressive.
Basically.
Bro, my volunteers only just arrived and you won.
Shanxi will like military advisors from the Belgrade Pact for the future.
Everyone, please. The rehost lobby is up.
South Africa's already ahead of everyone.
Yeah,
I'm getting the
Don't
save
forget to restart your game. Don't forget to restart your
And
game.
download the save file.
Jamie, my game crashed. I'm gonna take a bit.
But
I need to get this save game.
It was so tempting to just click the button to just crush the Bulgarians and just not even do the scripted peace deal. But like, we didn't want to deal with the Reichspakt and Austrian troops.
That would have been funny, not gonna lie, but yeah, probably better if you don't do it.
Not happening.
Yeah, I think if we did that, I think Germany would just straight up intervened at that point.
Oh, also during that war, I got my 10th hour of Hoi 4.
Hey!
Double-digit playtime.
Too many more to come. To
I now have-
3,300.
Yeah, that's not a thing to celebrate.
2K hours.
It's not good for your mental health.
Only 10 hours in Hoi 4? Yeah, that's a brilliant thing to celebrate.
I mean,
Bro, I hit my 10th.
I don't have that many hours in any PDX game, but if I count them together, then yeah.
I don't have that many hours in Hoi 4. I just have it through 3,331. It's not that much.
I mean, I have 10.3, which is basically 3,000 if you just like
My
smudge
total
the
PDX
rest.
hours amount to somewhere around 4,000 or
Let me
5,000.
check mine.
Trust me, half of that time probably is like rehosts and hot join times.
My time
Honestly,
is
yeah.
I have
Okay.
500 hours. Not that much, honestly.
Oh.
I think. Let me check. Oh my god, I'm
I
scared.
got good news, everyone. South
Oh my
Africa
God.
is about to
3,558.
Okay.
I mean, the PDX game with the most hours I have, that would be CK2 with 1,800.
You got
Oh,
it,
check.
Sigma.
I got 2,463 on CK2. Great
Okay,
game.
I just very rarely play because I hate being adult. I'm always busy with work.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I used to play when I wasn't working.
If I include the hours I have on the Xbox version of Stars, I reckon I probably have about 2,000 hours.
Guys,
There's an
Kagome
Xbox
John
version of
has
Play
come to
4.
power.
I've played Stellaris more than I've played Hoi 4, yeah.
Oh.
Everyone join in. We have 30 people in the VC, only 47.
Yeah, I'm trying to join, but my game crashed.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
I need
I'm in
my
the loading screen. I'm in the loading screen.
Everyone, we will wait for you. It's okay. Just get the save file. It's quicker. Get into the game. We already have 30 people in. Just pick your
I got the
nation.
save
Ready
file,
up.
Sigma.
Yeah, I had to
Ready up.
restart.
Ready
Yeah,
up,
you do
please.
have to. Yeah.
And then we wait a little until everyone joins in.
So
we're
GMB, how's
gonna
your day
go.
going?
Thank you for asking. That's a very nice question. My day went all right. I almost had my apartment burned down during making breakfast, which is great.
But
just happens.
Nah, just the pancakes were a bit too hot. Let's put it that way.
Did you put the vegetable oil in your pan?
Maybe.
Or the olive oil? Yeah, I did that sometimes, and
I always use butter for my pancakes.
No, but jokes aside, it was just really the smoke. There was a lot of smoke and the fire detector got on, but it was very a good way to wake, to say the least. I was kind of still half asleep, but aside from that, very good. Thank you for asking. Just a little bit stressed out because Germany is very stressy.
Yeah,
I feel like I've done myself a favor by being neutral on the Spanish Civil War because I don't know.
Yeah, well, meanwhile, we have the fucking Japanese in there, but the Germans declare neutrality.
What the
Hey,
heck is
I
going
just-
on in Yemen?
Everybody but
I just
Yemen,
wonder.
be quiet.
There are German-speaking troops rapidly approaching Barcelona, however. So
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. These fucking Cindy's cannot win in Spain. This would be a travesty.
Well, they're gonna win because these
Almeria
Japanese.
showed that they cannot attack.
Let it
Almeria
known
showed
that
that they will not advance.
I've
offered
the
Jap
Japanese
motherfuckers.
have handed
Jap
Spain to
motherfuckers.
the Reds. We are going to crucify. We got Nagasaki.
Is this the Pope speaking? Is this the Pope speaking?
No,
Or is
no,
this-
no.
Okay.
Does that mean? If America?
agreement.
Does that mean if America drops the bombs in Japan, everything's gonna be fine? Like no one's gonna oppose it?
I
or-
wonder who America
Pope
is
will
going to
thank
side with,
America.
bro.
Oh, you're
Pope
gonna
will
be
thank
happy. Jesus Christ.
We're gonna have like a little
It keeps saying connection time.
mushroom top cupcakes. We're gonna eat them.
Real quick, if you have connection timed out, keep trying. It's just a bug, and if that happens again, then restart your game. That should maybe fix it. But connection
Make sure
timed
you're
out.
putting in the right password because that one
That
also
also
causes
true.
it to time out sometimes.
That is true. Yeah. Don't add the space. It's just chill. The password is chill. Just chill.
Thank you.
Chill.
Japanese have done the Diplo need for you, GMV. I'm full support. I hate these rats.
I
By
would
the
love
way,
to support them,
Russia,
but I
are
just
you
have a
still
big
doing
problem
the
with.
invasion of Central Asia this session. Or- Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you still doing the invasion of Central Asia this session?
Yeah.
Cool.
Epic.
Why do you ask?
By the way,
Because of what just happened in Transmar.
Murloc, has the Arab tribe's loyalty ever gone above 0 when it hits 0?
No, they're in open revolt.
I'm kind of just keeping them down of 0.
They're in open revolt, which is like.
Oh my god. I want.
Yeah, the Cindy's just fucking getting the fucking tribes Arabia.
Like some event will happen for it to go 25% right before the war.
Well, at this point, my shipments are not getting stopped, so I'm probably getting a bit more influence to the next session. Because the Ottomans can't afford to stop my shipments.
Yeah, me when I saw Britain and so like I was like, okay,
Yeah.
this is not my job anymore. I did my work here. I'm done.
Yeah, Britain, we are currently investigating corruption charges for a large
Everyone,
palace that was
please,
public money.
one second,
Can you
please.
shut up?
Two more people, please. I'm missing. Who are they? Can you please?
GMB, I might
I'm
meet
trying
you
to join.
for a moment.
Yes, I'll come just in a bit. Just please, the three people who are missing right now.
Brazil is missing. Brazil is not in the game.
So
Australasia.
Brazil, Australasia, and Finland, I believe. Those
He
three
just
nations,
distracted.
please join in. Like,
I am right now.
ready up. If you can't ready up, make sure to
I'm
leave.
Australasia.
Okay.
Can I speak a
Sachi-
second?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The power cut off for a second and I lost connection. Can we wait 3 minutes?
Yes, we'll wait for you. All good.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
need
thank
to
you.
go to GMB anyway.
All right, everyone, calm down. Get into the game. Pick your nation, and then ready up.
Please do not rapidly swap between nations. You will be kicked.
Thank you, Firelord. Keep the order. I will speak to Sachi.
Oh, and the League declared their own government, did they?
Wait, oh, it's Sovereign Zealy now.
I think so. Is that?
Oh, it sucks so much that the legations are not
That's
here.
based.
Oh, they did. We've had our first rival. Wait, no, they didn't. No, they're
It
still
won't
League
let
of
me ready
Southeast
up,
Balance.
even though I rejoined twice and switched
Damn it.
between nations.
Damn it. I
Well, it's
didn't
not
know.
like
I thought
they
we were
can
gonna...
form a. It's not like they can form a different government because, like,
Actually,
at this
they
point,
can. They
like
can create the
Zeal-
Nanjing government.
Yep.
Oh.
That's part of that. That's part of the new update.
Yeah,
Which they
it's
rightfully
really
should be.
Finland, you can't press ready because you're selecting Finland before you load it in. When you're pressing Finland before you load in, you have to switch off Finland and switch back to Finland to be able to press ready. That's how you can't press ready.
Also,
nothing's happening
man, Northern
You're not
Ireland
loaded
about
yet.
to go into
Obviously, you can't
flames.
do
Holy
anything
fuck.
yet. You haven't loaded in. You don't have the save file yet.
You don't have the save file.
Yeah, now you have. Now you
I
have
downloaded a save file. I don't know.
And now you're freezing, and in a second you can
Put it
choose
in the folder.
Just wait. Calm down.
Everyone, calm down. If sometimes the save file doesn't work, it's okay. But the idea is that you all try to do your best to get it. If I'm not mistaken, we have actually gotten the people that
So Finland,
crashed.
as soon as you can move your screen again, switch off Finland, switch back, and press ready.
Everybody, please, Finland, ready up if you can.
Finland, you have to switch off. You have to press on Lithuania and then press back on Finland. Then you can ready. Because you have selected Finland before you load it in. That's why you can't press ready. Thank you. Now he's
There
ready.
you go. Sorry, I'm a bit laggy. Alright.
It's fine.
We're still waiting on Australia.
Yes, I know. We are waiting for him to join in. His power cut out. It's okay. So everyone calm down. We're gonna wait for Australasia. This is where we have the rehost. Technical difficulties happen, but we wait for everyone. This is the last rehost. Yes. Also, I would very much appreciate everyone to please work closely also with the people you're fighting in civil wars, perhaps in Spain, especially the reasoning with also because the reasoning with like why you're sending troops somewhere and so on and so forth. Maybe roleplay a little bit about using your navies to block some stuff or so on. Could also be an interesting thing. I'm just throwing some ideas there for you guys to roleplay maybe together with the opposition, for example. So remember, we're here to have fun, and that also means with those scum reds that you're fighting in Spain. So have fun. Totally not biased. I'm neutral, but totally not biased.
If you want one, you can make it yourself too.
All right. I mean,
It's like the
great.
president of America.
Hey, everybody, tab in. DD's in. Everyone, we're starting in 3, 2, 1.
Abort.
Abort ship. Leave.
Everyone is loading in.
You fools.
The tremble before syndicalism. Totalism, sorry, wrong nation.
Again, guys, we have the timer right now. It's we're gonna go for another 1.5, like around 1.5 hours. That's like last time. We're gonna go for 3 hours, and we've gone 3 months forward, which is nice.
Yeah, half a year a session is pretty nice in terms of role play and stuff.
Yeah. I think that we are going to reach that for sure. So
I mean,
I will see. We'll see. All right, everyone. The timer continues. You may go to your channels. We continue the game. Let's go.
Germany stays here if you want to chat. Oh, we left.
Can you come to the Anton VC so we can sort it out the stuff because it is getting a bit free.
What do you mean?
They They kind of how do I say it? They kind of don't want you there because it doesn't make that much sense for Japan to be there. So it's either I think like the best solution is for you to go talk to them right now. So it's out of characterly solved, and it doesn't. And no one is like getting angry.
All right, you want to drag me or what? VC?
I'll drag you in the VC. Give me a second. Join the VC. I'm gonna join.
Oh, someone clicked funny.
He developed poorly a month ago. What the fuck?
Hello?
Oh, here, Japan's here.
So I brought Japan here so we can like talk about the issue overall, so we can solve it.
I'm gonna go talk to.
Why are you defending? Why are you focusing on us when the Reds are literally destroying your supposed ally in the kingdom? They're on the gates of Madrid, and you're spending all your divisions.
Netherlands. The real question is why they're here in the first place.
Yeah,
why are you even here in the first place?
Okay, just Coda, like one of you talks, then Coda answers. Like, so it's not like 10 people talking to one person. Just which one of you wants to talk?
I can go.
All right. Go ahead.
So, okay, our issue is mainly with the fact that there's no actual roleplay reason for Japan to be here in the first place. His claimed reasons are because the Carlists will attack Portugal. The Carlists and Portugal are allied. They are not enemies. There is zero risk of the Carlists ever invading Portugal. Second, he said that it's because the Carlists are authoritarian despots. Now, that may be true, but Japan is also national populist. If you're going to call them authoritarian, you have to call yourself an authoritarian despot as well. So what are you really here fighting for? If we're being honest, this is just metagaming to screw over the Entente so that they don't fight you in Asia as effectively.
I see Firelord is also here
okay,
now.
Coda can now answer. Just a moment. We're having a court right now. Coda can answer now.
No, Firelord, I was actually the one who brought this to GMB's attention.
All right, you can. I mean, I want Coda to answer that now, and then you can ask him. Because
Well, you can go first.
Okay, you can go first. You can ask the thing. You can go.
No, I was not sure if someone was taking care of this affair, so I.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I brought Coda in
in.
here to say that. Okay, Coda, you can respond to that if you want. Yeah.
Pilot, I did send you something in the planning chat.
Yeah, I have. I'm on a laptop. It takes a while for me to see shit on Discord, so bear me with a moment. Let me check it on my phone. Coda, you can answer, right?
It's not exactly urgent. I'm going to stay here to observe as the Asia GM.
Coda?
Hello.
Yeah, you can respond to the stuff he asked.
So what I'd say, I mean, I'm attacking the Reds now because they are getting a little close to Madrid.
I wanted to ask you, like, why you attacked the, why you are saying the Carlists are authoritarian, like, and you're not, basically.
I never said I'm not authoritarian. I said that they're despots. That they're in the hands of a foreign leader who has spent the vast majority of his life out of Spain, has no touch with the Spanish people, and we see his claim to be a blatant power grab by someone who is very unpredictable in our eyes. This man does not know Spain. He is not really Spanish, with only distant hereditary ties. And he is trying to be very authoritarian, again, in a region that he has little idea of what he is managing. We do not see him as a very fit leader for the future of Spain and Iberia's... the oppressed people under Iberia.
I've got a question. Like, why do you care about Spain?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're that pop.
Like, you haven't really talked about them at any point. They're not affecting you, per se, so why does Japan care so much about Spain?
Because the fate of their oppressed people lies in the hands of
yes,
the
but
Spanish
why do you
government.
care about their people? Like, if you want to oppress people, why don't you go, I don't know, to Bolivia or something? Why Spain specifically?
Or somewhere in Asia?
Yeah, like why are you're imperialist? Like you don't actually believe the rhetoric, so why would Japan?
Like King Yankli, Turkmenistan, all that stuff.
Like
how would my volunteers get to Turkmenistan.
No.
How are you send two divisions all the way to Spain is a good question. We should be able to blockade it.
Yeah, I don't get how they even got here in the first place.
And like what? Like are you just telling the Japanese, hyper nationalist generals, we need 50,000 men to Spain.
American Union
These are 80. This is 80 brigades.
Yeah,
You send 80 brigades.
That's another
and
thing.
support
These
brigades.
divisions are meta, bro. Like, why they get 400 soft attack? Come on.
American Civil War.
This early in the game, it's a little.
Yeah,
silly.
it's more artillery than.
It's a role play.
Concern has been brought up to the host team.
Do you want him to downgrade it or recall it completely?
Recall it completely. There's
it doesn't
no
make
reason
sense
for
that
them
they're
to
here.
be here in the first place.
They haven't given like a reasonable answer.
Coda, can you come up with a reasoning, like a good reasoning, or do you want to recall them?
Reasoning for what?
Why you're here?
Being in
supporting,
Spain, brother.
Can you let me?
It feels like you're doing it the wrong way, Brad. You shouldn't have to find a justification for your actions. You should act based on the justifications of what your nation wants.
Can you let me talk?
Yeah, please. As
Like,
your game
please don't. Like I know, like you're like 6 people, and like Coda is like 1 person. I'm trying to make like the conversation balanced.
Alright, sorry, I'll shut up.
Yeah. Coda, what they're asking for is like a RP justification for why Japan cares about Western Europe, basically.
We don't really. It's mostly their colonies and also as improving grounds for new military methods.
What colonies does Spain have in Asia?
Spain has 1 colony in Guinea.
Well, they also have in Morocco, but still.
Yeah, but nowhere.
Not even Morocco. It's the Western Sahara. It is 20,000.
No, it's in Morocco. Like they have
talking over each other.
His RP reasoning was that the Carlists would threaten Portugal, and Portugal has East Timor. I mean,
East Timor,
that's
Goa,
what
and
he,
Macau.
yeah, that is what he thought, though, that the Carlists are going to do that.
Well, that's
And
not the
that
case.
Why? I don't honestly. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe that. What could possibly make you think that the Carlists would attack Portugal? They're the same ideology. They have very high relations. Portugal is literally directly helping the Carlists.
This was in between session, by the way.
Well, so why didn't you pull out your divisions after it was made clear that that wasn't the case?
I mean, do you want him to remove them then? Coda,
at least
would you be fine removing them?
I mean, they're on the socialist border now to stop them.
Yeah, at this point,
That's
the damage
not really
has been
the
done.
issue.
Okay, I mean,
like they've been.
Do you rather for him to fight the socialists, or do you want him to just retreat the stuff from the Kingdom of Spain?
You might as well fight the socialists, but the issue was that they like slaughtered. They killed a bunch of AI divisions super early into the war and like crippled the Carlist war effort.
Exactly.
Based off
And
a
also,
very shaky RP.
I don't care whether they fight us or the socialists. That's not the issue. Like, I'm not trying to be selfish here and just get us a better position. It's the principle of the situation. They shouldn't be in Spain at all in the first place. That's our problem.
Yeah, like, it doesn't make sense.
All right. Coda, do you I mean, do you have much reasoning to stay in Spain anymore or no?
I mean, I made my case. I don't trust the Carlists, even though they say they're aligned with Portugal at the moment. It's been a good testing grounds for new military equipment and tactics.
You could do some relations with you could do some talks with Germany in regards for your mutual interest in the Spanish Kingdom if you want to make the case for you staying in Spain better.
I haven't heard any valid reason other than testing military equipment, which I mean, let's be
he
real.
did say he doesn't trust the Carlists.
But
like the Carlists,
you can't use that as an excuse. Like, Portugal is aligned with the Carlists. They are allies with each other. It doesn't make any sense.
For now.
And
no,
even
not
then,
for
like,
now. Like, that's just the way it is, dude.
Spain doesn't really pose any threat to Japan at all. Like, the furthest east territory they have is one port in Cameroon. That's the furthest extent of the Spanish colonial empire.
And I mean, even if the Carlists were threatening Portugal, which is not the case, and I mean, I can't stand hearing that excuse because we all know it's not true. Why would you care? Like, it doesn't make any sense for you to send troops to fight and die for Portugal.
Yeah, because like literally, like it would make more sense for the Japanese to just use the opportunity to seize East Timor and Macau.
Yes, exactly. That would have been interesting roleplay that I would have liked to see.
Hello, Canada, Edward.
Hello.
Edward, do you wish to come to my ball?
No. We're in the middle of a situation here. I'm sorry.
Moment. We are currently in
All right.
arbitration.
Okay. To solve this, do you just want to solve this so we don't have to solve it in the middle of session, Coda? Do you want to remove them for now and then we talk between the sessions and put them back in if like the host decide and stuff?
Yeah, why would they ever be pushed back in if they have zero? They've not given a good justification at all.
I understand that you like you have your point of view, but like we need to discuss this with the other host as well. So I'm saying like he pulls it out, we discuss this stuff, and if it is decided, he puts it back in.
All right, I
If
think
you
I can
come
agree
up
with
with
that.
a single reason, I'm happy to have him here in Spain. So far, I haven't heard even one.
Yeah, like
Not a real reason, anyways.
That's not just like proving equipment or being scared of the Carlists.
We're kind of talking circular at this point, guys. Yeah, we can probably talk more about this in between the game. I think.
Yeah,
the
that's
idea
what I'm
of-
trying to sort out. I think you guys are going circular.
That's why I agree. Just have them take him
Yeah,
out.
sure.
We'll discuss this in
Whatever. Coda, can take him out right now. For now, between the session, we will have the talk. Just remove that for now.
Sure.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll have a talk between the session then.
All right. I believe that's our business concluded for now.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna have it in general chat or something, but we'll have the talk later.
Thank you, Fire Lord.
I thank you, Fire Lord.
Thank
No worries.
Oh,
Hello.
Does Harito wish to come to Yemen for a grand international ball?
Hirohito himself is very busy in Japan, but perhaps I can find a prince to send and see what's
Alright.
up.
Absolutely. You are welcome to come to fight it. Oh my god, the husbands are coming. Hell yeah.
All right, Coda. Your division is because of the division. You will probably get dethiered, by the way. Your division.
Oh, what's going on in Yemen?
Yeah, Yemen. Yeah, Coda. Your division was too good, I think, for Spain.
Okay.
Hey, the fucking Japanese sent some fucking samurai or something, man.
I put some arty in the infantry division, and it was
Yeah,
too.
I know. He's. I mean, like I have to. This is so much fucking war for me now. Oh my fucking god! I have to say, putting some RTs in meta and stuff.
I literally have a 50 width, and yet
Uh,
in Arabia right now fighting.
okay. I mean, overall, we're probably gonna have like a talk with like some hosts, maybe with you present, so we can talk about the Spain stuff. But if you can, if you want to.
Sure.
Yeah, but probably it's gonna be a D tier.
All right.
Well, yeah, we have to see them.
No. Alright, kind of join my game, and I'll tell you what. Loophole.
I mean, my mission is complete, more or less.
I suppose.
Dude, what was the damage?
So
I mean, there is.
I felt NRP, you know, the Carlists were authoritarian and unpredictable, and I didn't think they'd be good future. More out of RP. I don't think this is that meta. I didn't like how cozy the Entente and the what is it called? I don't know, Middle Europa were getting. So I thought by damaging the Carlist war effort and, you know, letting the socialists get a decent upper hand, that it would cause a lot of friction, and it does seem like that's been accomplished. In addition, the Spanish Civil War looks like it'll go on for a decent bit longer than if I just supported the Carlists.
I was in there. A lot of people were pissed off at you from the looks of it.
Yeah, people were very pissed off. Like Anton is 10 people and stuff. That's why I was trying to get them to talk one by one because there's 10 people shouting at Coda at once.
I'm quite happy with the state of Arabia now that everybody in here is like in Arabia.
Is
you
it
know?
still?
It just makes
Oh no, there's still not. There's now 50 volunteers on each side, huh?
Yeah, but I mean that's what I did basically, Murdoch.
Yeah, because it felt because they were sending volunteers, and the Germans sent volunteers, and then GMB told the British to recall volunteers, and therefore it made it uneven. So I don't think that host ruling was right. But I think what's happened now, the host ruling that if you're in Arabia you can send volunteers, I think that's correct, and how it should have been done originally as well. Anyways, are you coming to the banquet, Firelord? Are you sending a Russian?
What?
I've invited you to my Yemen banquet.
I am going to do like I am so fucking busy right now. I'm gonna do stuff after the session or
Yeah,
stuff after the session.
It's after the session, but like, say if you're going or
not. What is it exactly?
I built a huge palace, and I'm inviting like people to come to the palace.
I'll do the stuff after the session. Faction destroyed the non-aggression pact though. All right. We'll have the talk later, Coda.
All right, just let me know.
Hello.
I did a little too much trolling in Spain, I think, but.
Oh. What has occurred?
People got very angry because I made not phenomenal divisions, but divisions that had like some arty in them, and they're kind of like raffle stomping all over everyone's like 2 wits or whatever they sent to Spain.
Yeah.
And then they got upset that I was there in the first place, so I had to withdraw. But the damage has been done. The socialists are in a pretty decent spot, I'd say. Lots of friction.
Yeah.
I was worried about the Entente and the Reichspakt being a little too cozy. I think there's been some friction sent through that. So.
Yeah. Rip.
That is a rip.
Japan leaves Spain, Madrid falls in a month.
Yeah, I mean, that was the only thing holding it together by the end.
Didn't Germany also support the kingdom?
No, not officially. There's like a Polish division, a Baltic division. I think that's it. Oh, and an Italian division. But they're all pretty crap, and yeah, Germany did not officially support either side. I think they wanted to work with the Carlists more, although the Kingdom of Spain is in Middle Europa.
Oh shit. Russia's doing it.
The American Union state wants to. Oh. Well, that. Yep.
What are they buying?
They're buying guns, but more the fact that they exist.
They've existed for a while now.
Or have they? Oh, Persia doing a counterinsurgency.
Oh shit.
But you gotta take her back, though. Butter, what's the spout do? Butter.
We should. Europe's at war again.
Yeah.
Well. Like how no one's even stopped in Russia.
And Persia's also going in. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, but.
Okay.
Do they?
Yeah, I have an event that I was not expecting. Oh, here, I'll send you it. I must admit, I was not expecting this, but this is a welcome development.
That's neat, yeah. I mean, it makes sense with the American Civil War and all. Oh, it's the fucking it's the Republican Party.
Yeah. Well,
That's kind of yeah. Okay, I see how it is.
that's truly a something of all time.
Yeah, the Republicans won in Hawaii and decided to join the Japanese. That war didn't last half a month.
No.
Look at Canada took the canal. wonder how they're gonna split this.
This is nasty. I'm just gonna say. I hope they sort this out a bit, cause.
Yeah.
The legation cities are gonna. Oh my goodness.
What's happening?
The legation cities are also buying my guns.
Oh, lovely.
Waiter, more guns, please. I have 8 current market contracts going.
Nice. 2 of them are mine.
Yeah, 2 of them are yours. Transamore is doing 1. Carlos, Spain. Oh, wow. Oops. The American Union State. Argentina has 2, and now the legation cities.
Yeah, I tried to buy those German medium tanks, but they said no. Are we stopping there? It seems like it.
Might be.
Oh, end of session.
All
right.
Quick question, Liang Guang, how close are you to finishing that focus?
20 days remaining on it.
Okay, so it's fine.
Yeah, so we got enough time. It'll be at the. I'm gonna do the RP for the conference, so
Yeah,
between
good. Then
sessions.
we can have the legation.
Just go to them to come to games.
Okay, please remove everyone.
Accidentally moved Fire Lord.
Session 4. Okay, everyone, move everyone. There's some people in Victoria. Don't forget that.
So we have 46. That is
Alright, this should do. That was a fucking heavy session.
almost everyone in. That was a heavy session.
Yeah. I love how like the American Civil War has like officially become like the most back burner conflict ever. Like no one cares about
What the heck
it.
is
Everyone
Argentina
only
doing?
cares about Spain.
Yeah, Russia is gonna come back into that war in a bit.
Oh fuck.
Okay, everyone, please, listen closely. We have reached the end of the first session. This means we actually went 6 months, I think. May. Yeah. We made actually longer than 6 months. We ended in November. That's pretty good. Pretty nice. That's very nice, actually. Very happy about that. There are a few things that I'm not very glad about, but I'll get to them later in announcements. Let us look at the positives, because holy shit, we have done it, guys. Like, we've almost 50 players again. We had a lot of people dropped out, protected and so on. But if you look at the Diplo channel, and I know that a lot of roleplay happened in VC as well today, but in general too, like the pre-game diplomacy, this is the key of this game, and I want everyone really to take a look into it and to work closer with it. Right now, I am posting the link for the next survey. Said link is gonna be in the announcements channel. Please take part in it, and remember that there is a section about VC roleplay recommendations. We will take a look at that. Unfortunately, I need to say that we have some issues with volunteers that I'm gonna have to tackle with the host team. I will do it next week. I just need more roleplay, guys. I'm sorry to say this, but I know that there's a lot of stuff to do with like sending volunteers and then actually doing roleplay and commanding the armies. But come on, guys, speed 1. I know it's a lot of work, but you can do it. I believe you that you now in a pre-game diplomacy. I want to see an exact explanation why your troops are there. I want to see an exact post of who is there, who's commanding the troops. I want to see why you're sending it. What is that influence for you back home? And please don't be like, oh, I just have some, like troops, some guys who support leftist ideologies, and I'm sending them there. No. Explain to me how they're getting there too. This is a big thing that I want to commend also the Commune of France, who's been role-playing how the fucking volunteers are getting there. All right, and I'm just gonna say, you nasty boy. The investigations were actually pretty cool. I really like that. I got to talk with Norway and found some shit out. That was pretty cool. But it's a very cool situation. Like we have a cool storyline going on. Yes.
A lot of the posts that I made for like talking about that sort of stuff happened like on the first session because I knew that I was going to be playing a volunteer base nation.
No. Listen, I'm not targeting anyone. I'm just saying in general for everyone. This is like also for the future ones, because I really wanted to see how it works today, and really, if you send the volunteers, ping the people there who are there, but also like explain what's going on with the situation in the volunteer that you're being sent. Like, I understand that you this is okay, that's okay, you're building it up, but I just simply need more roleplay from, especially now as the whole fucking civil wars are starting. Like, guys, come on, this is one of the big things that is happening now with the game, which is like now the volunteers are starting to throw like the volunteer wars are starting. So if we want that experience, you guys need to roleplay it. Now the next thing is we have the World Cup coming up. So this session we will most I believe next week, next session, after that session, we will start in between the sessions the FIFA World Cup roleplay, which is going to be text RP, but there will be effects for the nations who take part in it. I will make an announcement this week about it. You can still take part in it. There's still a little bit of time, but in general, this is like the cool event that is coming up next. Also, American Civil War has started now as well. Pretty cool stuff. I will say, again, remember what I said in the beginning. Let's work with some save edits. A lot of save edits were done last time. Let's do some interesting save edits that could represent another great example. UBD. -5 popularity for social liberals. American Civil War discrediting liberal democracy. -5 popularity for paternal autocrats. Far-right elements of the army delegated to Spain away from the heart of power. This, guys, what does this do? She gets less political power. It's shitty for them in the game, but it makes sense. So please start to do stuff that actually might maybe bad for you, but also makes sense. And talk with other players. Maybe they have some suggestions and so on. Again, we're here together, and I just want us, especially with those fighting in Spain, please. I know you guys are fighting, but remember, we are all here creating a story together. Let's take this week to remember that. Aside from that, did you all enjoy the game?
On the volunteers? Can I comment on the volunteers situation?
Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I find it just very unfortunate that when we're dealing with any volunteer conflict in general, be it in Spain or wherever it might be, that you have people that really pour their time and soul into the certain posts that they make about it to justify the reasoning why they're sending volunteers there and everything surrounding that. And then suddenly you have to look at the situation, just like in the in-game sense, and you see that other nations are also sending volunteers there. But if you're keeping up with the posts, at least, you see that no effort was even done to make a proper post about it, if they made a post about it at all. Another thing that also is nice to note is that a lot of the volunteer forces that are being sent are from a multitude of nations. Look at the nations that all sent volunteers from the Communist side. There's a lot of them, and like none of them are in the same VC, basically.
Yeah,
I then
that's a
find it
good
unfortunate
point.
to see that the Carlist supporters are all in the same VC, literally making plans on where to attack, how to attack, and where to defend.
Calm down, everybody, calm down. Hey, fucking hell! Stop. Okay, what the fuck? Jesus. Listen, I went to the channel and I talked to everyone there to split up, because that is very true. What does the rule set say? What do I say in every single beginning of the session? Split up the VC channels, and I can see it, guys. I'm not blind. I can see it when there's like 10 people in one VC, and I go in there and everyone's like, push into that city, push into the left city. Guys, you are not in a combined military high command right now with volunteer forces disorganized from all different nations who speak different languages. Do you really think that they're all going to cooperate and work together? Maybe 2 countries could do it. Maybe 3 I can see an argument, but 10 countries, I'm sorry, that doesn't work. And I want that's something I wanted to say, but everyone, please, that's just a minor thing that we can fix. So please, when we're talking about this, because Thomas is also a game helper, he's part of the game team. So when he speaks as well in this situation, don't interrupt him. Like we were in this together. So let us move past of this, okay? We've said what has to be said. I want to say, did you all at least enjoy the session? Was it fun for you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Asia
Right.
was impeccable again.
I will say this has been a very interesting session for Germany too, especially being neutral and trying to like figure out if everything is being kept on the treaty for it. Also very interesting roleplay happened with Austria that I had in the Netherlands. It was really interesting. But all of that, like, imagine this story that we had. We had guns being sent from the Netherlands to Romania. And then you had an entire situation where me and Austria were talking about it and intervening with the Mitte Europa system and trying and talking with the government. And the government was like, oh, it wasn't us, it was the far right who was sending it. And then we're like, we'll investigate the far right. And now the far right is rising in power, but it's kind of like also like the people of the Democrats are like kind of looking at it all and seeing what's happening. Like, it's a very interesting situation. And these small events, that was just one thing. This small event was created because of the roleplay the players did. And I want that to continue. Guys, I would let you speak. Just please, one thing, take part in the survey because it's very important. I would love your opinions, but also the voice, VCRP stuff. Yeah. But yes, someone had a question. Please go ahead.
I wanted to say something. I feel like there is a difference between RP with like events and political stuff, and that's important. But for me, like this session for Romania, like this RP was more about like the army because it had like the Balkan War and then the Spanish Civil War. And so in this session, it was more about focusing on military stuff because the previous ones were democracy and stuff. And or not democracy, but like internal things.
Yeah.
And in this session for me, it was like the golden age of the Romanian army, how we swept through Bulgaria, and now our division took Madrid and is holding it, and the guy got a bunch of awards and stuff. So like that was, I feel like that there can be a like military sided part to the role play, and this was it for me. So
let us look also at
give a suggestion for military role.
No, please, real quick.
What I want to say is like if people want to coordinate volunteers and stuff, what you can do is make a thread and do military planning in that thread, and maybe later if there's like a very good and detailed one after it is done, you could post it again in the diplomacy chat, either spoiled or not. It would be good RP to do the coordination through a thread of military contact rather than the VC.
That's another point that the agent made. Very cool. Medals and stuff like that. We can look into medals and stuff. This is a really cool stuff that can be done maybe in save edits. Yes, I know there are bonuses for the divisions and so on, but honestly, I was here for the fucking story, and I think that's really cool to like roleplay also like the military aspect of it, and that's what Agent said. Very good. I know it's difficult. I know it's very difficult to do it while there's a war going on. But guys, you have speed 1, please. Speed 1, you can do it. I believe you can. Just make some posts, some really cool stuff about the whole situation, and really, this is like a good point that Firelord also made. There's a million ways to do this, and we're not giving you any direct, like we're not telling you what you have to do. I hate doing that. That's why I try to give you guys as much freedom as possible. So be creative.
Just
All
a
right.
quick question overall
Yes,
about the.
to Cecilis, go ahead.
It's about the whole Collaborative Legion that stuff that I've been doing. I don't know if it's really working or not because it's kind of experimental. I've never done it before. But
How do you mean?
you know, this basically the whole stuff about the Collaborative Legion just showing just being there at first to boost morale, and then later on, pretty much its sole purpose being to piss off the Syndicalists by holding Almeria.
Yeah,
Many
like
times.
that's a way you can approach it too. Like, the point is that